Alright, Sam, we're back. Exactly where I left you. I'm gonna keep doing this stuff until the sort of storyline chunk is resolved. Slash have figured out some of these little fun side things that they're doing. I'll put up a timestamp here if there's a point where this episode divulges from that. But if there's no timestamp, I'll say there's no timestamp. The whole episode is like this. And that way, if you're not interested, you don't have to waste your time.
In order to reward you and Su Shang for your long hours of work, the Merchant Guild has ordered some gourmet snacks from Tall Auntie.
Snacks!
So you can rest for a bit and prepare for the revival of Arum Alley.
In my mind, I genuinely thought I was getting the snacks. And I was really excited about that. But it is not I who will get these snacks. I only just noticed that Gingerji has a little, completely unnecessary wrap thing. I thought she used to wear pants under there. I guess she's wearing a skirt. What I'm talking about, sorry, I'm not just trying to look up her pants, is this blue thing. I never noticed that she had that there before. What is this shiny thing? Oh, it's another courier package. It's obvious that this brand new notebook was not originally inside the parcel, but was forcibly stuffed inside, as if it was a piece of garbage being squashed into a trash can. Fuck! You can't help but notice that this notebook seemed extremely familiar. Maybe you can take a closer look. I will take a closer look. You pretend to idly flip through the notebook in the parcel. It's a Lyceum practice notebook for holiday homework. Not a single question was answered. Simple clues begin to form a narrative in your head. A Lyceum student accidentally misplacing their holiday homework in an unattended cardboard box. Once the holidays are over, he, or maybe she, could be in big trouble. Fortunately, you notice the student's name and homeroom is written on the start of their homework. There's still hope. I want to give the Lyceum's questions a go. Of course, you can try to answer the questions. You could even answer all of them. However, you need to prove that you have the capacity to complete all the questions. Question 1. An artisanship commissioned craftsmaster receives 9 maths when he cuts one whole steel pipe into 4 pieces. If he... No. Don't. No. Another one of these questions? You now understand why this notebook has been tossed into a crate instead of sitting on the student's desk. You complete the exercise book and instantly feel refreshed. There is a Xianzhou saying, none can become young once more. However, when you are immersed in answering these questions, you are the very image of youth. Look, I have dyslexia and that sort of shit. I couldn't do it when I was a kid either. Take this. This is the reward from the high morals. You at least respected this notebook. You have earned it. Oh, I earned some praise of high morals. Amazing. I noticed the other day, I don't know whether I was online or not, that we got trash rewards the other day, and yeah, they're in our...
Miss Secretary asked me to prepare some refreshments for you earlier. Make yourselves comfortable. I'll bring them out shortly.
Tall Auntie enthusiastically packs a full bag of takeout for you. Thanks. I hate getting messages. Hey, Gingerji, do you still remember meeting the IPC rep at the docks? Yeah, I remember. It was 5 seconds ago. The one who wants you to apologize publicly and bark like a dog? Yeah, that dirtbag. I heard that there have been cases of goods being damaged during transportation in the last few days. Is he the saboteur? That's him. We caught him, and he's right here at the docks. Be right over. I guess I love watching drama unfold. That's a great emoji to express that exact same sentence. Amazing. Okay. We gotta go back this way. Alright, dickhead. You're about to be arrested.
You're just in time. Everyone is asking this IPC goon for an explanation.
Calling someone an IPC goon isn't very becoming of a Cloud Knight now, is it? I'm not here today as a representative of the IPC. I'm just a tourist. You could just call me Scott.
Hello, IPC goon.
I have no quarrel with you. Can a man come here to deliver a package without being surrounded?
I mean, of
There's
course he
something
can.
wrong with the
if
stuff
you...
this guy is shipping. It's causing damage to other people's goods, and our dock here is liable for the compensation.
Is it something that, like, explodes? Would you... we want to check your courier package.
Speak louder. I can't quite hear you. Is this how you treat guests in our room alley?
Let's open that package right here, right now. Then we'll see what he's hiding.
I'd be careful if I were you. If you damage my goods, you'll have to pay for them.
What if we discover a serious issue with your package?
Huh? A serious issue? I think you'll be the ones with a serious issue.
I mean,
No
presuming...
need to make this difficult. Let's open it.
Presuming that this is, a package that... We place the
Let's
package
check
on
and
the
see
floor.
if there's anything suspicious.
That whole thing came out of those? There is a bad guy. Golden Cloud Toad. A crucible named Golden Cloud Toad. Considering how many hostile engineer you've encountered, this one is suspiciously quiet. Wait, you sense a malicious intent brewing in the air. A fight is imminent. As expected, the toad springs to life. It's not that much of a threat for you, but the silent screaming of the fragile goods nearby is too loud to be ignored. Okay, we're finally getting to use our friend here. Who shall she imbue? You can imbue him.
I see through you.
Defense.
Converge and awaken.
Oh, I don't have enough skill points. Okay. Okay. I didn't see us do electricity damage then, but I believe that we did.
World cleansing dragon.
I ran out of skill points.
No matter.
Can't hurt me. Oh wow, she does a lot of damage by herself. That's awesome.
Grace.
But let's imbue Gingerji this time. Yeah, I'm imbued. Oh wow, her turn comes up
together.
so often.
I sense a storm.
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
Let's be friends.
The times are changed.
Wow. I can't remember what her thing does. Oh, I probably shouldn't have done that on her, but oh well. This is probably gonna kill this guy
Heaven,
anyway.
sir. Break.
Yeah.
You tampered with this ingenium so that it caused damage to other goods on the freight skiff.
What I was just to finish my sentences because I
Speak
know
louder. I can't quite hear you.
I presume this is the same as normal postal services where you can't post dangerous goods. So, you know. You still deny it when faced with conclusive evidence?
Conclusive evidence? Deny? Here,
Look at the guy in the
carefully.
back. He's real
This old
shamed out.
piece of junk doesn't even belong to me.
What?
If you don't believe me, just ask the dock workers.
Well then how is it in your packages?
If I may, he's telling the truth. This golden cloud toad does not belong to Mr. Scott.
Who does it belong to then?
Then why was the toad here in the first place?
That's your problem, not mine. Now, let me ask you a question. My vase was almost smashed to pieces. What do you say about that?
Almost being the operative word.
You wanted it to be broken? After making a big scene like that?
No. No, we don't.
Well, are you...
Sorry.
For this kind of barbarity, a single apology won't ever be enough. Just think of this as a practice round for later.
This is not. This doesn't even make any sense. How did an item that's not yours get into your own packaging? If it were me, I wouldn't be apologizing for anything.
If it were you, you wouldn't have fallen for his trap.
Sorry. I should have stepped in.
I do not get what's going on.
My mother always told me that as long as I honed my skills, I'd be able to deal with any situation. Seems I've still got honing to do.
Before the payment due date arrives, I'm going to teach you two how to fight. With words.
Oh no! I don't
Follow me.
wanna learn how to
We're going to
fight
see the
with
president.
words. I'm a bash people up guy. I just want to bash people. Oh, do you want to play with this little toy in your box? Oh yes. Are you gonna fight inside your box? Are you gonna fight inside your box? Yes, I am.
Nice.
Video for one with the feet lines. How is that little box for you? How is that little box for you? Junko doesn't believe that I should be involved in this IPC bullshit. Okay. So what do I have to do now? I have to learn how to negotiate. I'm not into learning how to negotiate. Gotta say.
Dumplings and steamed buns. The buns are huge.
Miss
I am
Secretary
curious.
said that you want to learn how to get the upper hand in an argument. Is that right?
When are we gonna get to see the president? I don't think the president actually exists.
The president agreed to meet with you all later, but now is not the time. The president is aware of recent events and is willing to pass on some simple negotiation skills to you. Rule 1. Prepare your ace card in advance. Just as Cloud Knights ready their weapons before entering battle, you should have your ace card ready before you walk up to the negotiating table. I will present you with a few items, and you need to examine them carefully.
Okay. Courier package?
This is the box that was opened earlier at the dock, the one containing the Golden Cloud Toad. The name and contact information of the sender were deliberately crossed out, but records from the Heron Express show that the sender is Ah Feng.
Ooh. Ah Feng. Do they mean, what's his name? Feng? The guy from Heron Express? Income and expenditure records?
The records show that a dock worker named Ah Feng recently received credit remitted by the IPC, spaced out over several installments.
Oh, how did you obtain all of this?
The president has their ways.
Interesting they're using gender-neutral language to talk about the president. I don't know if I've said this on this before. I think I probably have. If you don't know already, in Mandarin, he and she is the same word. It's ta. it can be easy to obscure the gender of a person in that situation. I've looked over
Rule
everything.
2. Play your ace card at the right time. These documents can only be truly effective when your opponent reveals a weak spot. How about this? I've prepared a little practice exercise for you. Mr. Afeng, over here, please.
What exactly does the president have up their sleeve?
I don't know anything. I don't have anything to say.
You've been bribed. Examine each statement. Oh my gosh, more game mechanics? Fuck. I hope you all are enjoying this at least as much as I am, which is not very much, but it's better than 0, I suppose. Examine each statement by flipping through them left or right. Use questions to discover possible details hiding behind given statements. There's an interface a little bit like this in Genshin, and it is such a pain to use. Like, it's really unintuitive. So hopefully this one's a bit better. Present evidence in accordance with what the opposition is saying to refute their arguments. Okay. Let's go. The debate starts now.
My name's Afeng. I was the one who brought out the box containing the golden cloud toad.
Continue
I
questioning.
didn't see any boxes, only the golden cloud toad.
If goods need to be inspected, we remove the packaging ahead of time. You wouldn't want to do all that work yourself, would you? My name's Afeng. I was the one who brought out the box containing the golden cloud toad.
So then there was no way to link the box to the customer?
I was told to move something, and I did. I had no knowledge of the presence of an ingenium. This matter has nothing to do with me.
Why do you emphasize that this matter has nothing to do with you?
Hey, we're getting some voiced lines from Gingerji.
I just want to avoid any misunderstanding, in case anyone has it in their head that I intentionally misplaced an item.
I sense a hole in his logic.
I was told to move something, and I did. I had no knowledge of the presence of an ingenium. I'm a dock worker, after all. How could I conspire with the IPC?
Does being a dock worker mean that person can't conspire with the IPC?
Everyone knows the IPC wants to use the dock debt to discredit the Merchant Guild. The Merchant Guild are the ones who gave me a job, not the IPC. Why would I side with them?
Well, you might if the IPC offered you a job after.
I sense a hole in his logic.
I'm a dock worker, after all. How could I?
Afeng was being shifty and avoidant. There seems to be something off about the way he's speaking. Ask again and see what happens.
My name's Afeng. I was the one who brought up.
Whoops. I didn't mean to do that.
My name's Afeng. I was told to move something, and I did. I had no knowledge of the presence of an ingenium. This matter has nothing to do with me.
Take a look at this.
This has nothing to do with the topic at hand.
Yes, it
I
does.
was told to move something, and I did.
I think this has a lot to do with you.
Haha, they're like, this is like, what's that game? Ace Attorney, right?
Records from Heron Express show that this container was sent by a person named Afeng. What do you have to say about that?
That must be some kind of mistake.
Debate successful. I don't know.
All
if
right,
that was really a debate,
enough
but
already. The IPC was worried that the lease for the dock would be paid off, so they had me move some things around. Is that so terrible? Is
Yes.
letting the IPC take over management of RM Alley such a bad thing? Besides, what's it to you if I make some extra money?
well,
Mr. Afeng,
you're
our
breaking.
goal at the Merchant Guild is to help make Arum Alley a better place for everyone. Why would you work against that?
Keep your heads in the sand if you like, but it's only a matter of time before RM Alley becomes another warehouse for the IPC.
do the right thing.
That's right. You shouldn't be betraying your fellow workers for a quick profit.
It seems that the truth has come out. Here is Mr. Afeng's testimony. It may come in useful later.
The payment for the dock is ready now. If you're ready for the next round of negotiations, come and see me at the dock.
Right. That guy's gonna be sorry for everything he's done. Time we got a public apology.
Okay, so this is our what was the thing they said that we had to have? We needed to have like an ace in the hole or something. Actually, let's try to go around this way, see what happens.
Do you know the history of Warm Alley?
Ooh, treasure! That's what happens. All these people I could ask interesting questions of, no doubt, but I can't be fucked.
The IPC representative has arrived, and I've called for Miss Siquei from the Skyfaring Commission to act as a notary.
Oh, what's her name's daughter? I'm ready.
Remember, this is a war of words. Over to you.
Shit.
Before we start, let's...
The payment for the
We
dock.
reached the required amount by the repayment date. This is the basis for our right to continue negotiations, and is a testament to the business viability of Arum Alley.
The leasing contract?
When the Arum Alley dock went up for public bid, the IPC won the bid using its interstellar trade resources and extensive capital. Then, the IPC leased the dock out to the Arum Alley Merchant Guild for management and operations. This contract can prove that the Merchant Guild has legitimate rights to operate the dock.
Okay. Dock worker's testimony.
Testimony of dock worker Ah Feng, who has admitted to disrupting the normal operations of the dock in exchange for payments from the IPC.
Let's go.
Let's go. The notary from the Skyfaring Commission is already waiting for us.
On behalf of the Skyfaring Commission, I am here to preside over the leasing
different
dispute
person.
between the IPC and the Arum Alley Merchant Guild.
Is there anything left to dispute? I'll cut to the chase. The Merchant Guild should have removed itself from Arum Alley a long time ago.
Couldn't the IPC choose a sane person to represent them?
Oh no, that is Thing's daughter, right?
Say that a little louder. I can't quite hear you.
I can't remember.
I said the IPC should send someone else.
Goodness, there's no need to shout, little Miss Feisty. My ears are ringing. Huh, you should be saving your voice for your public apology. As the representative of the IPC, my presence in this negotiation is legal, reasonable, and sensible. Who do you plan on sending to the battlefield? A random Cloud Knight? That cowardly president who's afraid to even show their face? Or how about that kid who got dragged into this fiasco at the last minute, walking around like she owes someone 50 credits?
What?
That's enough, Representative Scott. Please state the IPC's side of the case.
Okay, the debate starts now,
The
fam.
IPC specially leased operations of the dock to Arum Alley Merchant Guild in the hopes of seeking common interest and development.
Did you?
Why couldn't the IPC operate the dock from the beginning?
Oh, are you implying that the IPC was setting a trap for the Merchant Guild?
I didn't imply that at all, but you certainly suggested it.
You're saying the IPC leased the dock to the Merchant Guild, who mismanaged it, in order to destroy the Merchant Guild's credibility?
That was definitely your plan all along.
Ah, so you admit the Merchant Guild mismanaged the dock.
This guy!
The IPC specially leased operations of the dock to Arum Alley Merchant Guild in the hopes of seeking common interest and development.
See, what I don't get with this sort of interface is like, do I present this stuff? Anyway, okay.
But the
next.
Merchant Guild refused to cooperate with the major shops in Arum Alley, and the once prosperous dock is now desolate.
That's not true.
The Merchant Guild has never refused to work with any shops in Aurum Alley.
Never refused? Then let me ask you, how many shops are currently in your logistics network?
There will be a lot more later.
Later? How much later? For the Xianzhou, does later mean 500 years? Can the shop owners here wait that long?
10 years, 20 years. Psst. What should I say? Is 20 about right?
No, that's way too long.
But the Merchant Guild refused to cooperate with the major shops in Aurum Alley, and the once prosperous dock is now desolate.
I don't think any of these are relevant. Well,
The inefficient shipping and low volume of transactions at the Aurum Alley dock, which does not create any value at all, are clear evidence of poor management.
The dock has improved shipping efficiency and transaction volume is increasing.
Ah, you guys didn't think that this transaction volume would be enough, did you? The shopkeepers in Aurum Alley aren't here to play house with you. We're all trying to turn a profit. The inefficient shipping and low volume of transactions at the Aurum Alley dock, which does not create any value.
Take a look at this.
Huh? What's this about? Get that out of here! The inefficient
okay, so
shipping
that wasn't
and
relevant.
low, coupled with the Merchant Guild's inability to pay the rent, we believe the guild should voluntarily relinquish operating rights to the dock and pay.
What makes you think we can't afford to pay the lease?
If you have the necessary funds, prove coupled with the Merchant Guild's
so
inability
we can
to pay
now
the
do
rent,
this.
we believe the guild.
We've already paid back the lease.
Haha!
These are the funds from Aurum Alley Merchant Guild. The guild has turned a profit and is able to pay back what it owes.
What? You already paid back the lease? How?
The documentation provided by Aurum Alley Merchant Guild is true and credible. And according to the lease contract between the two parties, the Merchant Guild still holds the rights to operate the dock. Next order of business. The Merchant Guild has accused Representative Scott of secretly sabotaging dock operations. Do you have anything to say about that?
Don't be so slanderous! Why would I stoop so low? What do the frequent accidents at this dock have to do with me?
How did you know about the frequent accidents at the dock?
I use the shipping services too, you know. Do you have any idea how often my packages are damaged in transit?
But only the packages that were in transit with your things
Don't
have...
feign ignorance. Isn't that all by your own design?
Don't be so slanderous. Why would I stoop so low? Besides, I'm not even involved in shipping operations. How could I possibly buy off a dock worker?
What?
The absurdity!
Why, we didn't even suggest
Is it
that.
possible that you paid off a dock worker to do your bidding?
Empty rhetoric! Let's see some evidence!
Do we have any proof?
Yes.
Besides, I'm not even involved in shipping operations.
Dock worker's testimony.
How could I possibly buy?
We have the testimony of Ah Feng.
This testimony is concrete proof that you instructed him to sabotage shipments.
What? That little... Aren't the Xianzhou people always preaching about righteousness? Oh, I gave him all that money, and he sold me out in a heartbeat. Darn it.
He didn't even try to deny it. Okay, I did it, you guys.
If the evidence presented is true, Mr. Scott, then this constitutes improper business practices, and the Skyfaring Commission will conduct a follow-up investigation.
How did this happen? How did the plan go awry?
This guy
Don't
is
forget about our bet.
presumably
You
a
have to
dragon
apologize
person.
in front of everyone.
And I'm confused as to why
What?
he's like acting like
Why
a
should I
foreigner
apologize?
kind of thing.
Because you use dirty tricks to trample all over the honest work of others. An apology alone won't be enough to fix the damage. If it were, I'd make you do it 1,000 times over. Consider yourself lucky it's just the once.
I hereby apologize to Aurum Alley.
I'm sorry, speak louder, I can't quite hear you.
Hurry up.
I apologize to all the people of our room alley. I'm a raving idiot howling into the wind.
Appropriate silence. I'm not gonna make him bark like a dog, even if he is a dick.
There's something about barking like a dog.
Make him bark! Make him bark!
That's right!
Enough! Woof, 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 woof! Woof, woof! Ow!
What a clown show. This arbitration is hereby resolved.
Haha! Now get out of here, dickface. He leaves the dock with his head hanging low. The dock's crisis is over for now. The revival of our own valley is just beginning.
Thanks to all of you, we managed to pull through the dock's debt crisis.
Yes, especially thanks to me.
Undoubtedly, yes. We should take advantage of the momentum to upgrade the Arum Alley dock and increase its transaction volume.
I mean, I don't mind stacking a few
preparing
things.
to upgrade inventory and logistics planning.
I quite enjoyed that,
The previously
to be
idle
honest.
dock is now ready for use, so come see me when you have time. The dock crisis is over for now, but
Sorry, I'm just getting a bit impatient with this quest.
Thanks to your help, the lease was paid off and the dock capacity is increasing. I told the workers to clear out areas that weren't utilized and use them to store extra cargo.
She's been out in the rain.
Now the dock can support collaboration with more businesses. Let's keep working together for the revival of Arum Alley.
Okay. Let's...
It's fantastic. Many folks began lending the Merchant Guild a hand after you helped them out.
Darling. Come sit on my lap. Yeah. Guild intelligence. Oh, these are all these things, which I haven't done any of them yet. Logistics planning. Oh, hang on. There's stuff to do. Unlocks during later something. Yes, I will come back to this in a second. Guild benefits. I don't have any more stuff for that. That's okay. Inventory arrangement. The Merchant Guild used the funds to upgrade the docks and unlock the mid-sized freight star skiff that can be used to arrange inventory. The mid-sized freight star skiffs will provide higher shipping revenue. Great, I just need to put a table on here. And 12 chairs? Okay, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Well, that was easy. Hang on. Unload all that stuff. Because I can put a chair on a... Can I put one of these on here? No. But what about... Oh, come on. Okay, so that's like a small item. But what if I do this? Yes, I'm aware that I'm doing mad things. Just ignore me. And then put these on here. Can I then put a table on there? No, I can't. Okay. Yeah. Okay. And then for extra candy, let's put that guy there. Begin shipping. I'll also put up a, if you're not interested in this part and just want to skip it, I'll put up a thing for that here. Ba-doo! Okay. I feel like there's got to be some way I can make these tables do something different? Then what is happening at the moment? The revival project has begun to bear fruit, and many stores have established collaboration with the dock. But then the president is worried that Arum Alley's abandonment of its traditional business model is an act of digging one's own grave. To stick to the old ways or to reform, you have to prove yourselves to be the right ones. You have to prove yourselves to be the right ones, okay?
There's been an unexpected change in plans. I've received word that the president has ordered me to stop all upgrades to the dock immediately.
Does he know how important it is to upgrade the dock?
There's no way he couldn't know. I'm also confused. Let's go have a word with him.
She's using...
I sent a message to Sushang, telling her to meet up at Oldie's Depot.
But what if I want to keep playing the game? Oh, I've got a little purry cat on my lap. Oh, hey, it's, Man, I'm bad at remembering all the names.
Good. They've
Look
arrived.
on. You're here too?
I also have something I wish to discuss with the Merchant Guild, but I'll wait for you to finish.
You can come in.
The president fully appreciates your efforts and knows what you want to ask. He believes that continuing to upgrade the dock, a strategy that is not fundamentally different from that of the IPC, will only destroy the unique character of Arum Alley.
Okay, so how are we going to manage
is a place
that?
brimming with personality, from the delicious food to the cultural antiques. Everything is built around visiting tourists and local residents, and that's what makes it such a special place. Based on historical data, continued development of the shipping operations will turn the area into a giant warehouse.
Okay.
The more the shipping capacity is increased, the less attractions there will be for visitors. Such an outcome is unacceptable for the shopkeepers and community of Arum Alley.
Okay, that's fair.
Historical data isn't my forte. You better be telling the truth.
I agree with the president about upholding tradition.
Very well. I believe it's my turn to speak. The
Sometimes-
Skyfaring Commission has received a joint request from several merchants concerning the reorganization of the Merchant Guild. Mr. President, the merchants would like you to resign as the president of the guild.
There has come a day that the merchants of Arum Alley have betrayed
Voice
me.
full of vicissitudes.
I won't give up the vision I've built for Arum Alley, let alone step down from my duties.
Is that the president speaking?
It is not my intention to interfere with the Merchant Guild's affairs, but as an old friend, I would like to remind you that Arum Alley only exists in the present, not in the past.
Madam Yukong, the present is always made from the past, is it not?
I suggest that you make some concessions to appease the merchants. If you don't follow Mingxi's plans for the dock, she will temporarily take over your position.
Mingxi, I would like to hear your thoughts.
President, I hope you understand that I am in no way vying for power over Arum Alley. I have listened to the president's vision of prosperity since I was a child, and I want to work to achieve that vision. But currently, your ideas conflict with ours.
Vicissitudes is A change or variation. A usually unforeseen change in circumstance or experience that affects one's life, especially in a trying way. Synonym difficulty. So I feel like the way they're using it in this situation is like the vibration, maybe? I'm going to say I suggest you heed the advice of Madame Yukon, because I'm not clear who I'm talking to in that sentence.
I can accept Ming-Shi temporarily taking over my duties. However, Ming-Shi must make her decision public and win the approval of both myself and all the merchants. Since you have shown confidence, those terms should be acceptable to you.
Yes. I'll do my best, President.
You have to remember that even when you're acting in my place, a crisis is still imminent. You must earn at least the amount of the bidding deposit to even have a chance of thwarting off the IPC.
So they're wanting to take the lease?
Since the president has come to a decision,
take over the...
I will be in charge of calling a public meeting.
Jeepers.
Ming-Shi, I have something for you. When you are all finished here, remember to come and see me.
Okay. I mean, are we not finished here? You okay, Ming-Shi?
Madame Yukong is looking for us. Let's be on our way.
Okay.
I heard from Shi Kuei that it was you who became a business advisor and assisted Aram Alley Merchant Guild in their dispute with the IPC. How versatile. Is there anything you can't do?
Well, I mean, the game's mechanics allow me to do things that are otherwise complicated in very simple ways. Well, for starters, I can't jump.
I'm not very good at that either. The president is still a hero to Aram Alley. He helped it achieve prosperity. But a hero will not be embraced forever. I've seen the IPC's approach. They prioritize efficiency and a standard uniform business model across the galaxy. I warned them that their business model wouldn't work on the Xianzhou without adjustments. But the Merchant Guild's overly traditional mindset is a different obstacle. Let me put it bluntly. Aram Alley Merchant Guild has no chance of succeeding today.
Neither party is ideal, but one has to be chosen.
And yet, all of you now represent a third choice, different from both the Merchant Guild and the IPC. My advice to you is to visit the shopkeeper, Mr. Xiao.
Oh my god.
He is the one who proposed the reorganization of the Merchant Guild. If you can get his support, you will definitely receive support from the other merchants.
Thank you, Madame Yukong.
What?
I have business to attend to in the Palace of Astrum. The rest is up to you. Convince the old shopkeeper, and you may just become the new heroes of Aram Alley.
I mean... Ming-Shi says, I added Madame Yukong. Yukong says, oh, there's a group chat? Sushang says, welcome. Dana, a mod in the house. Shoot, the Skyfaring Commission has entered the chat. Did you do something wrong? Says Yukong. Don't worry, I don't usually look at group chats. Remember to go to the artistry hardware. Yes, ma'am, says everyone else. I will say that too. I wonder how old she is. This is not a work group chat. No need to be so formal. Okay. I'm actually getting pretty tired. I thought I was going to be able to play around with the fun mechanics, but instead I have to do storyline. What are all these little things? Let's find out. Please help me. I am about to break down. What am I supposed to do? Repair. I know how to do stuff. Oh. But do I? How do I do this again? These have to be on these, right? Ooh. Hang on. I need to get those next to each other. We'll just do that. Thank you. I encountered a side crane on side crane traffic accident earlier. Do you want to tell me more about that? I rear-ended several innocent side cranes midair and unfortunately ended up crashing a series of accidents. Ever heard of deep learning? I've been carefully studying traffic rules for Xianzhou side cranes and also viewed over 500 years of side crane traffic accident recordings. I've mastered the various ways a side crane encounters accidents and collected some in situ physical parameters just now. So I now thoroughly understand traffic accidents. You can call me Maestro Side Crane of traffic accidents. Maestro, what are your plans from here? I'll keep making deliveries and never again have another accident. It's getting late, and I have to get back to deliveries. Thank you, stranger. Oh, I got prosperity certificates from that. Oh my gosh, what? Complete specific street side events to generate new route advantages in the courier network and obtain a higher logistics score. Let's go do some more of those. Fuck the storyline, I'm tired. I just want to play mechanics and play the game. What's this guy doing? Are you kind enough to help me out? Please help me install this jade abacus. You sure you're not doing something illegal? What's illegal about boosting productivity? My sensors are too outdated, so I've bought a new jade abacus at personal expense to upgrade myself. Unfortunately, I don't have any hands, so I can't install it. Please, could you? Now that I'm updated, I can complete deliveries better, bringing Heron Express over 22% higher productivity. A machine with a sense of responsibility this strong? Responsibility is written into my code. I guess if my coder did it. But that's not important. Every side crane should be as self-aware and hard-working as I am. Then Heron Express could benefit from even more Xianzhou residents. I'll never clock off. I'll never stop working. Help me out. I'm in a rush to deliver something. Ooh. Rotate. Oh, I fucked up. I'm real sleepy, you guys. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Wow. I've really fucked this up for myself, haven't I? Just, give me a second. Okay, here we go. Get that out of there so I can get this. Okay. I can feel ever so clearly the slightest hint of a slipstream. Time to fly. I'm off. Thank you, stranger. Oh yeah. I got candy. Oh fuck, I can't really breathe it out right now. What does this lady want? Tall auntie. What happened? Gingerji came at the right time, but just got tired of herself not to do about this unruly side crane. Here's the deal. I've received some takeaway orders, but the side crane it's supposed to deliver them just keeps slacking off. I've been on a wild goose side crane chase trying to catch it, but it's way too quick for me. At this point, I know that bird's habits like the back of my hand. It's probably napping on a pile of boxes down at the dock at this very moment. Speaking of which, it's gone missing again today. I'm pretty sure it's taking a nap down at the dock, but I'm too busy to go looking for it. Can you track it down? Yes. Nap down at the docks, eh? I'll chop him in half. Here you guys. You hear peculiar snores emanating from a box in front of you, recalling urban legends you've heard on Nishanjiao. You can't help but wonder if it's a fairy in a box. Curious, you move in closer to the box, hoping to catch a glimpse of the fairy in a box. However, all you see is a snoozing cycrane grinding its teeth fast asleep. Wait, do cycranes even have teeth? Whatever. It's a cycrane it's a cycrane that's slouched over and sleeping. You try to wake it up, but it just flutters its wings, pretending not to hear you before drifting back to sleep. You decide to... I'm gonna take the bat out and threaten it. Please have some mercy. I'm just slacking off. You're using excessive force. Who are you? Tall Auntie asked me to check on you. You see, it's not like I'm not working. I just want to do the work at a later time. All right, I get it. My nap time is over. Sheesh, no need to push me. I'll get back to work now. Okay. Yeah, give me the shit.
Looks good.
Yeah, okay. Cool.
Regardless of the IPC's wishes, positive changes need to be made to Arum Alley.
Let me do
There
stuff.
are more urgent issues that need to be taken care of first.
Pew, whip. Give me the candy. Oh, I need another two to get this, which I would really like to get. Artistry hardware A. We have to complete this quest to go back into doing fun stuff mode. Okay. Okay. I can do this. Stay strong. Kia kaha. There's no excuse. Well. How many more did I need of those things? Just two, eh? Okay, mate.
Something fixed? We guarantee that your Ingenium will be good as new. Of course, if it's Outworlder technology, it'll depend on the world.
How's the revival of Arum Alley coming along?
I'd appreciate it if you could state the reason for your visit today.
Mr. Xiao, I'm Mingxi, the secretary of the Merchant Guild. We're here to talk about...
Forget it. I support the IPC.
Can you tell us why?
Please leave.
Did the Merchant Guild do anything out of line?
I don't recall. Let's leave for now.
Well, that didn't go well. What should we do next,
Wait.
team?
Please wait a moment.
Xiao Han.
It sounded like my father was being a little difficult. I'm Xiao Han. People around here call me Little Master. If I'm not mistaken, you're the ones who made Representative Scott apologize in public.
Yes, that was us. Our fame precedes us.
You stood up for Arum Alley with reason and integrity. I'm thankful to you. May I ask why you wanted to speak with my father?
We need the support of the merchants for the dock. And we wanted to see if your father could join us.
Hadn't my father already refused?
We heard that Mr. Xiao proposed to reorganize the Merchant Guild, and we wanted to ask why.
I see. I'll help you figure something out.
Great! Your father is a very tough nut to crack.
The older generation of craftsmen can be rather set in their ways. Here, how about this? Why not join my father's shop as apprentices?
Ooh.
My father is stern on the surface, but if he sees a capable apprentice and a sincere heart, he'll change his attitude.
What does he make? You aren't tricking us into doing free work, are you?
I truly want to help you, and you'll receive compensation for your work. So it's decided? Let's get moving then. Time to make you apprentices.
Oh my goodness.
Father, my friends from the Merchant Guild want to be your apprentices. I'll go ahead and show them the ropes.
Nonsense. I never said I needed more hands. Even if I did want to hire more people, I couldn't afford them. You know that better than I do.
I can cover their salaries. Come on, it'd be rude to turn them away.
Don't be ridiculous. A green hand like her won't be able to fix a thing. Plus, if she breaks our customer items in the process, it'll be us taking the blame.
If that's what you're worried about, just give them a little training.
I'm completely distracted playing with my cat. We just want to help.
That sounds like a yes to me. Let's get on with the job, shall we? Here's something from one of our regulars. Show them what you can do.
I mean, at this point, I kind of believe that I can do anything in this game, right? Okay. So this guy has to go here. Or I could just play with my cat. Yo! Yo is a killer! You're a killer! Yes, you are! Oh, what a fierce baby. Alright. Whoops. Didn't want to do that. But, okay. We need 2 gaps between these, right? Or I can just do that.
Not bad.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
No.
He's hard to impress. I'll find you some more work.
What did I do to deserve this?
Just a reminder, Father. Fair work for fair pay. Over here. See what you can do with this jade abacus. Don't just stand there, Father. Go teach your apprentice a thing or two.
Fine, I give in. I know why you're here, just... Please stop tinkering with my customers' items.
Sorry if I made a mess of your work.
It's fine, just leave it as it is. Ask what you wanted to ask.
What's your issue with the... Oh, I can ask both of these questions first. You and the president, you know each other well?
Yes, he's an old friend.
And you seem to be on the side of the IPC?
I see a lot of potential in the corporation's plan. But a certain old friend of mine lives in the past. Whatever vision he has, it won't come true.
What's your issue with the Merchant Guild?
Issue? It's less about issues and more about stubbornness. Stubbornness is intrinsic to long-life species. We walk a single path, do the same things, and talk to the same people for centuries. The mind can become insensitive to change.
Okay.
However, compared to the president, my stubbornness is nothing. Back in his day, our O'Malley was teeming with shuttling star skiffs and commercial aromatons. But then the Lawfu departed again on the path of the hunt. Our business partners couldn't follow, so they stopped trading with us.
Oh, interesting. So like it was a physical shift of the actual space station. You want to restore the alley to its former glory?
The president does. He wants to bring the old times back. Shop owners like me know that's impossible. Therefore, I stand behind the IPC's plan. Aurum Alley will inevitably be replaced.
But is your shop part of the future that the IPC promised?
Hard to say. Chances are I'll have to sell it. Not the easiest decision to make, but I won't regret it. The good days are behind us. We must accept that short-life species will repurpose our lands and that night markets are destined to become shipping docks. We must come to terms with the fact that short-life ambitions will reshape a world where things were thought to last forever.
I mean, I do think that if you want to be in business, you've got to go into that as with your eyes open about the fact that markets do constantly, I don't mean markets like night markets, I mean markets in the economic sense, do change. And if you don't move with the market, you will probably if your business will eventually become defunct, right? And so you've got to, good businesses work for a long time, either because they make something unique that nobody else can make, that people will always want, or because they keep bringing in new skills over time that change up what they do. I'm trying to think of like an example of like a really old business in the current world. I wonder what are some of the oldest businesses in the world? Let me Google this really quick. In the world. Founded before 1300? They're in Japan or in Europe. Spa bath at Hoshi Ryokan in the Awazu Onsen area of Komatsu. A mill in England. Whoa. What the fuck? Oh, I thought that said it was founded by Hitler. I was like, what? It said Herter instead. I was scrolling quite fast. Hang on. This article is too... There's a foundry in Italy. Makes bells in antique churches. Has been using the same technique for metal casting since its founding. And has adapted to tourism, right? And that was called, what was it called? The Marinelli Bell Foundry, and it's 978 years old. The Shumiya Shinbutsu Guten makes religious goods in Japan. It's been producing products for Buddhist monks and practitioners for close to 1,000 years. The Chateau de Gourlan in France is a winery. However, the property has recently been listed for sale and might soon stop producing wine. Nakamura Shaji is a construction company in Japan. Specializes in woodworking and has made many classic Buddhist temples and Shinto shrines. The Royal Mint in the UK, so I mean that's like a business for the government. Currently produces around 5 billion coins a year. That's a lot of coins. Tanaka Ika. This is another religious goods store. The Monnier de Paris in France is also a mint. The Staffelter Hof Winery in Germany, another winery. The Genda Shigyo paper industries. They make paper in Japan. Prints ceremonial paper products such as cards for weddings. Does gift wrapping using sophisticated paper designs and specializes in twisting paper into cords. And Kongo Gumi is nearly 1,500 years old. This list was apparently going backwards. And it's a construction industry. However, it technically went into liquidation in 2006. Technically, the remnants of the once great company are still around after they were purchased away, at least until time makes it more and more relevant. With a history that dated over 1,400 years, something, the sentence just cuts off. It appears that massive debt is what caused the company to close. Founded slightly over 100 years after the fall of the Roman Empire. Built the Osaka Castle. I wonder, that's so sad that it went out of business. Wow. So, I mean, I guess all of those things are examples of things that people always need. But I guess what I was trying to say was like, yeah, you either like have something that people are always going to need, have something really, really specialized, or you adapt, you constantly adapt. When you think about, I mean, I hate Amazon as a company. It's everything that this is an example of like really horrible business thing. What do you call it? Practices. But you know, they start out as a books company, and now they've moved. Then they moved into like general goods. Now they're starting to move into like groceries. I think in America, like you can order like food from them. And they're kind of doing all the Amazon Alexa stuff. And like their business model partly works because they like duplicate people's objects and then sell them at an undercut price. So, you know, like they're shit. Anyway, that was a massive derail, but I guess my point was that I agree with all the things that I just said, that you need to constantly adapt. But I also think if there's something specific that you're trying to preserve, like a night market, there are ways for things like councils to support those things through like bylaws and stuff that will kind of support something that maybe isn't inherently the most efficient, but is something we still want to allow our culture to thrive. So like we don't just become infinite skyscrapers.
Mr. Xiao, why not try working with us? Ming-Si is pushing for reforms within the guild. We are nothing like the president.
Reforms?
They made a lot of good points when arguing with the IPC at the dock. I do see possibilities for the guild to change.
I mean, Ming-Si hasn't told us what her plans are. You don't have to choose between just the president and the IPC.
Given the state of the guild, my money is on the IPC winning.
Yeah, but you'll...
since I've accepted the worst case scenario, O'Malley ceasing to exist,
I can't see why it hurts to endorse your idea. And see how far it takes us.
Right? Because you'll lose out either way.
Thank you. Now that you have joined our revival project, I'm sure many others will follow suit.
That's settled then. I'm curious to see what comes of your plan.
Thanks, Mr. Shaw.
Now that Mr. Zhao is on board, his shop can be part of the logistics network we've been working on.
Let's start the planning. Hey. Alright. Artistry hardware. New bracket. Okay. Oh, we've unlocked mid-level. Alright. What are our options here? So we gotta get him to the thing. Oh, okay, so the low level is just kind of running, I presume. Alright, so if we go this way... Poo, poo, poo. Is that actually the most efficient? Or would we be... Can I erase and just do that again and see... Let me just be more in a straight line about that. Okay, it's not better. It's slightly better to go the other way. Just very slightly, but slightly is good. Yes. Sweet.
I'll head back to the dock for now. Thanks for all the hard work, by the way. Hope things work out just as smoothly down the line.
I mean, I wouldn't call that smooth, but the Merchant Guild has established a promotional plan for artistry hardware, and hence did its fame begin to grow. Oh look, it's all busy. A new message from Mingxi. She added Shaohan to the group chat. Mingxi says, I added the young master. Hi guys, says Shaohan. Yukong says, fancy seeing you here in this chat. Shaohan says, Madam Yukong, please don't tease me. You know I really want Arum Ali to thrive. Welcome, says Sushang. I'm not going to say last member gets kicked out. Welcome newcomer. Please pay the membership fee. We will continue to push forward with inventory arrangement and logistics planning. Yes, says Gingerji. So dependable. Basically, we need results, people. We've got to give the president a little wow factor from Arum Valley. And everyone says yes. Yeah, let me go do the thing. Yeah, I want to go do the thing. I wonder how much shit have I got? Yes, okay. But I'm more interested in the state. Oh, I'm much lower than I thought I was. Not that I want to be warping right now anyway, because the new characters aren't out yet. In the next episode, we will have the new characters, and I will insert some of the videos of that, if I can. Very cool new character coming.
Still more work to do on the Arum Ali revival project. Let's give it our all.
I believe we're supposed to think that she was one of Dan Feng's friends back in the day.
Regardless of the IPC's wishes.
Yoink. Cool.
Positive changes need to be made to Arum Ali.
Complete 3-side event to obtain route advantages. New bracket of logistics scores unlocked. Did I complete these? Yes, I did. New route advantages seem to have appeared in the courier net. Click to see its effects. If passed through here by the route score increases by 5. Okay. If passed through here, the route score increases by 20%. Okay. The Curious Arcane's Jade Abacus navigation algorithm has been upgraded. What's this one? Also 20%. Also 20%. Okay. This is just plus 5. Okay, so... Oh, there's a bunch of new ones here. Practice makes perfect. The Curious Arcane has mastered the art of flying. Don't we have a 4th shop or something that we need to include? Now this is going to be interesting because we can't double back on ourselves, but maybe we can go through here? Oh wait, no. Haven't missed anything, have I? Complete. Oh, I got 6? Okay, this is the low level. Okay, so this is just sitting here. There's something that is yet to be unlocked there. I don't think there's anything new to do here. Unlocked after completing a specific merchant event. Cool. So... Cool. Oh my gosh. Okay. Can I not put him on here? No. Okay. That doesn't make sense to me that I can't put him on here, but whatever. And then I can put... What the heck? What if I take these off here and go... I can't do that. What if I put 2 of these down? Can I put one of those on top? I can't put that there. I don't really understand that. Oh. Give me the hint. What? But I thought... What? Oh, we stack the rug on top? That... I mean, I guess it makes sense. Hang on. We only need 2 of those. Hang on. One, that's 2 of those is 300, and then I can fit 2 of those, so that's another 600. So there's 900 altogether. Yeah, okay, so that's better than 1 of those. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can't do that. Okay. I'd rather not have to use the... Can I put a... I can't put one of those on there. But what if I put down... No, because... that needs a 4. What is the hint? 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2 of those, and then across the middle. Four. I'm struggling to remember what. Wait, no. I'm getting real tired now. 2. A 2. What was the hint again? 2. Get rid of these. Put 2 of these guys on. And then 2 of these guys. And then these are small, right? So I can't put those on any of those. But I can put those. So this has 1 big and takes 2 small. So this is 3765. Yeah, that's slightly better. We're halfway there. No remaining order. Little Tian of Longevity Hall is inconvenienced by her frequent customers and yearns for someone to... She doesn't want customers? Okay. We will do that next, but let's do this, claim some goodies, and exit out of here. Have I said hello to everybody? Sure. She-all. But not Sheol, because there's no you. Anyway, hello. Hope you're having a good day. Sure. I am sleepy. Feel like there's something I should be doing before I go to bed. No. I don't know what's happened, but something shuffled around. A square's gone. And it may be just because, there's no things at the moment. But that will be up at like 4 o'clock in the morning my time, so won't see that go live. I'm gonna go to bed now. If you weren't interested in all of this stuff, I'm sorry. It did take up the whole episode, but ooh, let's stack some goods, you guys. 16 goods. Oh my gosh. I feel like doing that is bad. I think starting with a table is a really bad idea. Nothing can be stretched across that space, eh? Yeah, get rid of the table. I wish there was like a junk this spot that I could just junk everything into. Stop with your hints. I don't want to see them. I'm so close. 13, I only need 3 more items, but I've only got 2 spaces. Aha! Yeah! Where's a home for all? Home share! Oh, share, can you share? Fuck, I'm sorry. Can I get more? Fill up the freight as you wish. Just fill it up. Get as much gold as you can. No, I don't want to look at the hints. Let's give this a go. See how high we can get it. Three, 4, 0, 0. Let's just clear and see. No. Oh no, I can't put those in. What does she suggest? Just 4 chairs? Nah. Mate. So what did I do the first time? I can't remember now what I did. Was that what I did? No. I put another box on there. And then I put 2 of these. I did something different, didn't I? It was a different number to that. I can't put that there? Oh. Okay. Can't quite remember how I pulled that off, but anyway. Okay, can't do the divine cultivation one yet. Wait, what happens if I click on this? Okay. Give me my candy.
There's still more work to do on my colleagues.
Okay. Cool.
From the Merchant Guild promotion department came up with a slogan. Reclaim Arum Alley's golden glory.
That's nice. Cool. All right. Well, as I was saying, I'm sorry if you didn't care about any of this and this just took up the whole episode. I'd love to say tell me in the comments whether you want this stuff to be included or not, but this is episode 50 and I just edited episode 13. So, and hilariously, I managed to edit episode 13 before I edited episode 12 and I didn't even notice. So I have the fun situation of I have a whole episode edited and ready to be unlocked on YouTube, but I need to go back and edit another one, which is very funny and I'm not quite sure how I managed that. There you go. A peek behind the curtain of Anthropology. Hey, we make no attempts at saying that we are pro and never fuck things up. Anyway, it's nearly 2 a.m. I gotta go. I gotta get up early in the morning tomorrow and play video games with Izza. Haha. We don't even get paid for this. Well, what am I doing with my life? Hope you're having a good day. Take care and bye-bye now.